In this video, I want to show you how to scalp so it feels like you're stealing money from profit option. So how this works is basically you'll see a candlestick that is relatively large, right? And then you'll kind of just go in that general direction, okay? So you don't want to trade with these small little candlesticks, but although those can have some decent results, um, but really you just want to be trading with the momentum here. So these are quick scalps. I'm going to try to do them in this video. So how to set this up? 5 seconds, 5-second candles. These indicators are excessive for some people. So some people they're just fine with just a few indicators, but these are my favorite indicators right here. So right here, I'm gonna do a buy, and voila, another win right there. So these are just quick trades. As you see right there, it fell down right after that. So that's why I have just 5 seconds, right? Just really quick. You're just gonna piggyback off the previous candlestick. So um, really, you just want to see some really good movements in terms of candlesticks. So right here, really good movement. Voila, another profit. So it's a really simple trading strategy. I like to trade with the currencies just because they're a little bit less volatile than stocks and way less volatile than cryptocurrencies, right? So cryptocurrencies, this strategy might not be the best just because reversals can happen just like in like a split second. Like the 5 seconds is like way too much, right? Maybe if it's like a 1-second trade, maybe cryptocurrencies, but 5 seconds. It's really great for currencies and also for stocks. Okay. So big candlesticks. I take back off this one right here. There we go. There we go. All right. So this is what I like to call the piggyback strategy. So we're gonna piggyback off an existing candlestick that's kind of funneling up, right? So this strategy has around an 80% win rate. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't lost already. I would have expected at least one loss so far, but hey, maybe today's my lucky day. Um, so how the strategy works, yeah, just basically piggyback off the candle, piggyback right there. Oh, we still won that one actually. So I was a little bit lucky actually. But let's see right here. So right here, it's going downwards. So once we see a big red candlestick, we're gonna kind of just piggyback on that, right? So right here is actually might be a reversal. We'll see, but this one's still one actually. So how the strategy works is you just see a candlestick and you just piggyback off it. So it's the simplest one, right? So super simple strategy. If this is a big candlestick upwards, I might do a buy, right? Because that was our first loss right there. Okay. Um, so as I said, 80% win rate. You can't expect 100% win rate for any strategy, but this is by far the simplest strategy for around the 80% win rate. Okay. So here, and I really do like if it has like a general movement to it, like a general, it's not like too like jig-jaggy like this one right here. Like over the past, like a lot of these past candlesticks right here, it's really jig-jaggy. So I do prefer to see like some good movements like downwards like this one right here. Um, so maybe see that one right there. From now further, right there. So the reason I did this is because it's kind of just it has a really good trend to it. So it's a great strategy, okay? It's 80% win rate, super simple. What else can I say? Okay. So it's basically like stealing money from pocket option, essentially. If I could say that. Um, so here this has an upwards movement, right? But we're gonna see if we could potentially just piggyback off this one right here. Let's see. So this one's a loss. It's fine, right? Um, that's partly because it's just trending upwards so strongly. But as I said, don't expect a lot of wins with the strategy. Um, you shouldn't expect like a 95% win rate, right? Like like losses are going to be fairly common with the strategy. Like 20% of the time, you're going to have a loss. So just expect that, okay? So here, generally good trend upwards. So I think that this might be a decent buy if I saw a big green candlestick up. But now we're going to see the big red candlesticks down. So Honestly speaking, I might just piggyback off this one right here. And there we go. Another profit. So that's kind of like a strategy essentially. We're kind of just looking at the for the best results, you just want to look at what the general momentum is. And if you see any big candlesticks in any direction, there's a good chance that it'll just continue that direction, at least for the next 5 seconds, right? So this is kind of just like a dumb strategy, I guess. You just put money in, like you don't even have to think really. Just put money in. If you see a big red candlestick, just put money in, go down. Um, you're most likely gonna win. Okay, so pretty simple strategy, right? Uh, if you want like a more refined kind of strategy, more data-backed strategy, I would go to becoinnet. They offer a short-term asset or forecast. So, like for example, Polkadot is expected to go down with about a 80% certainty, around the same as what my strategy is. You can also look through this and see any potential 90% strategy, like 98%. It's going to go down within the next minute. So it's pretty decent short-term asset forecast with pretty decent accuracy. You can see the live accuracy right here. And if you want to trade on Polkadot option and get 50% off when you first deposit, all you have to do is just click this link right here, 50% off on Polkadot option. You can also go down here, click this one as well, or go to Polkadot option right here. And is quite actually is also another good one, but I prefer Polkadot option for the most part. Just click this thing right here. It'll automatically enter this promo code. If it did not enter, just copy this promo code and paste it in when you deposit it in money. Okay, so really great platform right here to get the 50% bonus. And this is just a really simple dumb strategy, if I can say that. Yeah. So happy trade.